Hey boo-boos, hopefully the sound of the refrigerator that's behind me is not too distracting, because this is going to be a short and simple video. I happen to be here. I happen to have not placed my highlighter on yet after beating the face. And I'll put it in the description bar. The products that I'm using on my eyes is actually this Profusion Chocolates palette. And Profusion is this brand of eyeshadow that's sold in, or they make eyeshadows, they make highlighters, they make lipsticks. It's all, I've found it at Target. They sent this to me, but I've seen Profusion at Target, and I've also seen it at Primark here in Massachusetts. But needless to say, I'm really impressed with the quality of the shadows and the size of the palettes. For the price, honey, listen. Anyway, but we're actually here to talk about how I get my highlighters to pop. So I figured this would be an easy, no fuss tutorial showing you how I get my highlighters to pop using a highlighter palette that I was given over the summer. have you guys heard of the brand Mally Beauty? From my understanding, Mally, who is the owner of Mally Beauty Cosmetics, is Beyonce's makeup artist. So anyway, the folks over at the Mally team gave me this highlighter palette, which is from her Mallywood collection. I got makeup all over it, so it's a mess. And so I figured I've been killing this highlighter palette, because when I opened it, I was like, ain't no way this junk, these colors are gonna translate on my skin tone. So I opened it ready to be like, nah, I'm good. This isn't gonna be cute. This is not gonna have me popping. But oddly enough, this little trio right here is bomb, and I feel looks great on my skin tone. And the way it's sort of set up, this first color here is actually a cream, and again, you're gonna forgive the state of this because it's like 3 months old at this point. This right here is a cream. This right here is an actual highlighter, and so isn't this. And they all combined give you just that pop. And this is the Wazzup palette. This is a limited edition palette. I believe you can buy it at Ulta. I'll put a link below where you can buy it. It is going to be an affiliate link, so if you buy it, I get a couple of coins. But this is not sponsored in any way, shape, or form, honey. So this is just me finding some amount of time to give you all a video. So, and I'm sorry, I'm a little bit oily today. I don't have my powder with me because this was an impromptu video. But anyway, I wanted to show you and I'm actually using it right up here, if you can see, right beneath my eyebrow. I've used the cream shade, which is the soft shade, as my underbrow highlight, which I just use with my finger. So anyway, so this is my process. So first you apply the cream to your face. That's how the first step and you can do this with you don't have to use this trio, but I find if you really want that bang in, pop, and highlight, this is the sort of technique you want to use. So you start with the cream, all right? And I'm just going to use my finger to then place this on my face. And it looks like I have highlighter on. I promise I have no highlighter on my face. That's just a natural glow, honey. And as you can see, you can leave it. I mean, you don't have to do any more than this, to be honest. You really don't. So I just start with with that. And then I go in, so you can just kind of do that, and you got you blinging. Then you go in with the cream, which is the medium shade, not a cream, I'm sorry, it's a powder. Now you can just go in with your brush or your finger. I'm using the Sigma High Cheekbone Highlighter brush to do this, but what I'm gonna do before that is I wet the brush first. And I'm using my Urban Decay All-Nighter Spray to do that. So once the brush is wet, we go ahead and we go dip it into medium, honey. And then we go ahead and we highlight, girls. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So, And as you can see, that takes it up quite a notch. Honey. Woo! Child, that's a highlighter, baby. And then if you want to really bring it out, right? You go into the third one here and you really go in. Okay, so that's obviously quite a bit. And you could do a little on your nose, a little here, a little above your lip. So obviously you can see it's super bright, it's super crazy, it's super pigmented, okay? What we're gonna do is I'm gonna mute it out because this is a lot. If you want that Instagram highlight, this is how you do it, honey. But if you want to tone it down a little bit, obviously I just use this here brush. I'm gonna use this brush instead to make it nice. Stuff, that's how you do it. Anyway, so thank you for watching my mini tutorial. Again, this palette is the Mallywood palettes, the Wazzup palette. There's also a eyeshadow palette that comes with this collection. Honey, just pigment everywhere. Love that palette too. But this is the highlighter and I love it.
No price.